Hey there YouTube, Air of Carthage back. This is the Poland-Lithuania campaign, and let me explain, there might be a bit of a gap between this one and the last video because I did take a lot of footage a long time ago, and one of the reasons why I haven't done this campaign in a while was because I was trying to fix that footage because it got corrupted. So there is going to be a gap, and I was never able to fix it. So currently, this is where we stand. You can see the provinces. I've captured Istanbul, I've also captured Athens. So the Ottomans only have... or they don't have anything left on the European continent. So we forced the Ottomans back to Asia, which seemed like that was always a goal of some of the European nations. And now I believe I'm still at peace with Austria. I'm about to attack them. Looks like I was moving troops into position. I have an army here, a couple of howitzers, a bunch of lions, some grenadiers and dragoons, and then I believe I have an army here as well. And let's see, I don't think I have any others in this region. It might not hurt if, I think I was trying to strike right here at the heart of Austria real quick and take them down. Austria has spread clear on over, and they have captured, let's see, it looks like they've captured Switzerland, or no, I don't know if that's Switzerland. I got my stuff, they got Württemberg, yeah, however you say that. I'm not going to even attempt it. And then they captured Paris and Brussels as well. And it looks like the Westphalians took control of Amsterdam. So that would be the way things stand currently. And then up here in the Sweden area, I took Stockholm and Norway. I have not taken Finland. Let's check out the objectives here to see how we are on track. I got 7 of 8 provinces for victory. The only one remaining is Austria. And I need 7 more provinces for complete victory. Looks like the Swedes have blockaded this port. Let's see. I don't have much of a navy. I haven't really messed with the navy very much. I should probably build one, but it does take some time and money to do so. Let's take a look at our diplomatic relations real quick. I'm sure everybody hates us. Let's see, Poland-Lithuania, that's us. It looks like the Russians like us, the Spaniards are okay with us, and pretty much everybody else on the European continent and the Turks are at war with us. Let's check out the... I'm not really sure what that's doing. Minor nations. I was thinking you could switch the theater. Oh well, I think we're in decent shape. It looks like I have some money. Take a look at our research and technology. I've got a bunch of different schools researching at this point, so that should be speeding along. It looks like all of them are good to go. Good. Now, some of you wanted to see me do an invasion of America. I don't really know if I'm going to have time to do that, because this is just a short campaign. But I guess that we could invade, like, England, or Italy or something like that to make for a more interesting finish. So yeah, I'll do one of those two. Not sure which one yet. Let's see. Let's actually let's go ahead and bust out this war on the Austrians and get things taken care of. I think it's time to get things done. So I've got this army standing right here outside their territory. So I'm going to go ahead and attack. It looks like I have a lot of allies, and they have a lot of allies. I don't even necessarily care to call my allies to help because I don't want to, like, lose trade partners. And Great Britain abandoned Austria, so they're just going to have their small allies come to help them here. However, Venice was one of them, and I noticed Venice had some armies near Athens, so I want to be careful. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. I'll see you on the battle map. Okay, the Austrians started things off by charging this provincial cavalry off while I was trying to get into position. You know, there's some things about the graphics on this game I really like, actually. If they would have just sped up the movement rates and the kill rates, I think this game would have been probably my favorite Total War game, actually. Other than that, I mean, I still love Empire. It's a good game. Alright, so that was just kind of an initial skirmish that's going on there. Nothing too special. Take these units out of square, or just that one unit, and go ahead and continue to move them back over here. I'm kind of using this crevice over here for cover, and I'll come back once I've set up my artillery in this little crevice down here so that the enemy cannons won't have a good angle on me. And I'm going to start firing carcass shot onto these Austrians on the wall. Let's see if that first shot... Yeah, I got a number of kills there. Now, howitzers do very little damage to the walls, but this carcass shot will be very good against the enemy troops. I don't know how this would really work in real life. If you could, I guess you could probably set up down here as long as you didn't have a tree obstructing your view. But you know, the cannons have more of a... I mean, they do have an arc, but they have more of a line of sight issue here. Let's actually take a first-person view on this. Here we go. See this guy loading up the howitzer here. How many cannonballs can you fit in one howitzer? Seriously? Here, this guy's having better luck. Hack faster, you greasy maggot! Oh, I forgot that it doesn't actually follow the projectile for some reason. Not really sure why that is. There's my carcass shot is actually really effective right at the moment. It looks like I'm killing a number of Austrian troops that are on the wall. I'm going to keep trying to target right there in the center of this mass. See if that one guy is still reloading a ball over and over again. Yeah, he is. That one's glitched out for some reason. Let's see. It takes forever for these things to fire, so I'll actually go ahead and just put it in forward. There we go. Basically what I want to do is just weaken up the Austrian position before I send my line forward, because your men do take a pretty savage beating whenever they have to scale walls. So I'm just going to make sure and take advantage of this and try and drag the enemy numbers down. Anyway, I'll stop recording for now. I think you all have gotten the idea. Look at the intelligent AI here. Like, they see me firing the carcass shot, but they all go ahead and line up right here, as if wanting to test the effects of this carcass shot. But I assure the Austrians that it's quite effective. Anyway, like I said, I'll be back in a little bit once I've skirmished here at the gate. You can see my light dragoons retreating off there. So there they go. I saw that the Austrian provincial cavalry was just like running in and out of the door over and over again, so I wheeled up and shot a few of them, but these Austrian infantry responded. So I made sure to retreat my light dragoons back here to safety. I'm going to put them behind this crevice to avoid any cannon fire that might come their way. My artillery bombardment is continuing. You can see the number of dead Austrians up here. A lot of them look like Patchy. Like this, this is actually where Patchy came from, for those of you who haven't figured it out yet. If you look right there, you can see this guy laying dead. He's got like all the patches on his clothes, and there was another episode of this campaign previously where I was making fun of that. So that's where I came up with the name Patchy. Patchy was originally like a peasant from this era, and then just became somewhat of an icon on my channel. So that's how I became the valiant samurai leader for all my forces on Shogun 2. Anyway, I'm about to assault the fort. I'll be back when I do so. There you go. Just wanted to get you a quick cinematic view of some of the artillery assault that's going on. Look at all those poor souls that I just sent to the afterlife. That's actually a pretty cool view. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's where Patchy gets his toughness. Look at that. Those guys take the carcass shot and they just stand right back up. Give you one more cinematic view. I just heard my howitzers going off there. Jeez, man, that's pretty brutal. I don't know if it actually hit this unit here that I was aiming at. I think it did get a few of them. But these what you call them over here, these Firelock Armed Citizenry, they're taking an absolute pounding. And I'm gonna just wear down this one last Austrian line unit a little bit, and then I'll be ready to initiate the battle. I just don't want to take a ton of casualties because it takes forever to recover casualties. I just want to show you the Polish advance through the woods that's going on right now. So I am moving my men out of their defensive position and up towards the main battle lines where the fight's going to be taking place up on the walls. So there's my Polish line marching up. Kind of a neat view there. And then let's go take a look over on this side. You can see my my Polish grenadiers marching up over here. I'll give you a cool view of them, hopefully. There they are. I love those units. Man, Empire just had some cool unit skins and stuff. I really hope they revisit this game one day. Some of you may think that Air's really excited for Rome 2 Total War, and he is. Very much so. But I would also be extremely excited to see an Empire 2 Total War where they revisit this game and address a lot of the issues that it had and bring us back a much perfected version. Alright, the fight for the walls has begun. I have units I have units giving supporting fire. You can see them firing up towards the walls. And then I have units who are also throwing the grapples up the wall so that we can engage. And my howitzers right now are continuing to fire until I'm able to get into complete position on the walls. I do need to go ahead and put my line infantry into melee mode. Well, these guys right here are taking a pounding. There was a pretty good sized unit of Austrian line. That's going to be the last volley from my howitzers. I'm going to go ahead and allow it to go. And I'm going to take them off fire at will. I do have my grenadiers making their assault over here too. It's time to go ahead and get these guys up the wall. Yep, I'm going to have to turn my howitzers off of firing now because I risk hitting my own men. And you can see that my men are quite successful so far in assaulting the walls. The demoralized Austrian troops are coming in and making an attempt to stand, but Austrian troops aren't all that great to begin with. And after taking all that howitzer fire, they're going to really be in bad shape. See if I can hurry these men up. There they go. This unit right here did a pretty good job of laying down some covering fire, but it's probably time that I should go ahead and get them up the wall. So I'll do so. And same thing with these troops here. Looks like my grenadiers are scaling the wall. Now these guys are excellent in a melee. Grenadiers have very good stats in melee. And typically in real life, from what I heard, grenadiers were chosen from like amongst the larger men and tough men so that they could throw the grenades far enough. Look at these two units of, or this unit of armed citizenry taking on my grenadiers. Talk about a job these guys weren't meant for. Nah, but I am scaling walls though, and so I am going to be taking some losses. So now you know why I continued my artillery bombardment for so long. It's because even with all that artillery bombardment, you can see that my men are going to take a pretty savage beating here when it comes to actually getting through these troops on the wall. Let's go ahead and quick an attack over here, see if we can finish these guys off. However, unlike Shogun 2, these troops in the fort will rout. It's just that they won't rout easily. There we go. You can see that it is it's turning into quite the bed of pain here for the Austrians. And I've got more troops that are scaling the walls right here. I'll send them in to hit these line infantry who continue to fire at me and fire cannons. Oh wow, my guy just got creamed right up front there. So we got some pretty sweet fighting going on, but the Austrians are indeed losing the walls very quickly, and I did take some losses, but not that bad considering that it was a fort battle. I mean, the enemy can put a whole lot more losses on you in a fort battle. I do own that gatehouse right there, so let's see if I can get my light dragoons into the fort center. Oh, I love Empire Total War, so much fun. Check out all my guys still scaling the walls. These Austrians are like totally surrounded up here. I love the noises when someone gets smacked with the butt of a rifle. Some of the death animations on this game are good, but I can only imagine how much better they could do if they were able to bring it up to Shogun 2 type standards. Let's see if the gates will actually open for me. It seems like they don't a lot of times. I'm going to take my light dragoons off fire at will. Oh sweet, the gate actually opened. For some reason the gates are like always glitching on me. So I'll take my light dragoons in, and that should be the finisher in this battle. There is one unit of provincial cavalry, but it won't be able to stand up to both my light dragoon units. It's almost as crappy in melee as they are. There we go, we got the countdown timer. Let's see if I can turn this light dragoon unit around. I'll take this one around behind and take shots into this provincial cav. Put this one on fire at will. Put this one on fire at will. The Austrians are pretty slow to react here, so it's probably going to end up giving my dragoons a chance to shoot them, which is exactly what I want. Yep, check that out. And then my other unit nailed that provincial cav too. So they are going home. Home but when I say going home, I think you all know what I mean by that. They're dead. Anyway, sweet, we won the battle. Went very well, so the war against Austria has kicked off quite well. Let's take a look at the kills. It looks like they had 0 men remaining, of course, because I attacked the fort. And I lost 221 men. They lost 780 men. Let's take a look at the battle statistics. My line infantry unit here got the most kills, gained a chevron, chevron there, grenadiers, line infantry. I can't believe my howitzers didn't kill more men than that. I could have sworn they did. It seemed like they were killing a lot more men. Maybe it was, I don't know how it counts the kills. One of my militia got a kill? They weren't even in the fight. Oh well. Good for them. Maybe they killed like a squirrel or something. So we are now in control of this province here, which is Saxony. So that's a pretty big city for us, and a nice victory. It's Dresden would be the name of the city. For any of you who couldn't see it for some reason. Oh, I want to retrain my troops with my money. I kind of hate how you have to retrain troops on this game. If they would make it like Napoleon and Shogun, it would be a whole bunch better. See what buildings want to repair, the ones that make the populace happy first. Looks like I can repair all of them though, so we're good. And let's see, so we've dealt Austria a blow there, and I have this army here. Vienna is one of the provinces that it's actually required for us to take. Let's see what kind of army I have here. I don't really have that much line in this army. I've got a lot of cav. I've only got 4 line units and 2 militia. I should probably recruit some troops up into this army first before I proceed any further. Let's recruit 2 more line units, and that's going to be the end of my money. But this unit can, hold itself out on the open fields. So I'll leave it here outside of Vienna and allow the troops to come and join. And I am kind of worried about Venice, because they did declare war on us, and they have a lot of troops down here near Athens. Let's see, and I've only got militia guarding Athens, so I might have to do something about that. But I don't have any more money this turn, so we're just going to have to end the turn. Oh, actually, I'm not going to record the turn ending, because sometimes it takes... Well, I guess I will, because Austria wants a peace treaty. That's not going to happen. I mean, it's nice of them to want a peace treaty, but it's not going to happen. If Venice wants one, though, I'll grant Venice one, because I don't feel like having any other wars going on right now. Let's see, the Marathas. Looks like they were one of our allies. That's kind of cool. This probably won't be the last Empire Total War campaign that I play, so for some of you who wanted me to do certain things here that you didn't see, yep, check it out. There's the Venetians coming over like I thought they would. I might be able to win this. I'll try, but with all that cavalry there, it definitely worries me because I can't form square. So I'll try. Let me show you the battle defenses for Athens. It looks like there are some ruins over here where my men are holed up. So you can see that I have one militia unit holed up in those ruins. Then towards the center of town, I have a Patchy unit in here, which is basically just my my firelock armed citizenry. And then I have a cavalry barricade here with some militia holding up around the town square. My general unit is actually inside the building, so the windows haven't been broken out of there yet to begin firing. I have another militia unit held up here with a cavalry barricade, and then another firelock armed citizenry here in this house. So that should help kind of make things more difficult for the enemy cavalry, and even if they do manage to get a hold of my 2 militia units that are out of the building, they can probably do some damage, and then I can also try and get some of their cav to die on these barricades. It's going to be a while, though, because this game, the movement is so slow, so I'm going to fast forward and come back once the fighting begins. I do believe that the initial fighting is about to begin. Some of the Venetian cavalry is coming pretty near one of my buildings where I have my firelock armed citizenry, though I wouldn't expect that many kills would take place, even if my guys open fire. But yep, they have opened fire, and sure enough, there's not a single hit. The firelock armed citizenry are incredibly inaccurate, and whenever they fire at slow rates from these buildings in small numbers, they're definitely less than effective, but at least it keeps them safe from cavalry. Yeah, I scored 1 hit there. Alright, 1 down and hundreds to go. The Venetian cav is moving around my flank, and there's men coming into town. I might go ahead and take up position on this side of the barricade in case they try and come in from behind. And I'll just be prepared to shoot at these units coming through there. And I'll have men that can shoot in this building too. Okay, so the fighting has opened up over here. My men have pretty good defensive positions, but I mean, again, these are just militia. They don't fire by rank either. so it's going to make their fire rate quite pathetic here in town, but the Venetian infantry can't fire by rank either. Now check it out, look, this cav is coming from behind. Oh, it's supposed to kill these cavalry. Okay, good, there we go. Now why are my guys wavering? That enemy cav is absolutely getting slaughtered up on that barrier. There we go, yeah, we slaughtered one of those units of cav, and the other one may get slaughtered as well. I'm going to pull my men back, make sure they stay on this side of the barricade. Sweet, that ended up working out. Both of those Venetian cav units, one of them got shattered and the other one is broken. I don't know if it will end up staying shattered. And it looks like these two Venetian infantry units broke in the attempt on taking the building where my general's at. So here they are, running away. My troops over in the ruins haven't even had to fight. See, we got a general's bodyguard, 2 more Venetian provincial cav, and then they have an artillery unit way back in the back. So it looks like I'm going to have to fast forward once again. I'll come back when the action. They're making another run for my general. They're already shaken though, and they're under fire from my unit that's got a good position over here. And then this unit put some pot shots down on them, but I had to turn because there's enemy Venetian cav out here. Let's see. My general unit seems to be holding out quite well, and I'm imagining that he's probably going to beat these guys. It's too bad we can't see. Well, maybe we can see inside the building a little bit. There's my militia. Check them out, beating these guys down as they come through the door. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I just got to keep an eye out on this Venetian cav. I want to turn to... I'll go ahead and turn to fire just to see if I can shatter these guys. Nope, that Venetian cav's coming. So I gotta get back in position on this barricade. Okay, this Venetian infantry is shattered now. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on this side of this barricade too. Crap. Dang it. Wow, that enemy Venetian cav actually outmaneuvered me. I didn't expect the AI to do that. I'm going to run back onto the other side of this barricade, see if I can make it there alive, and try and force some of the cav onto the barricade. And all the while, my my crappy firelock armed citizenry will be able to take shots, albeit probably not super effective. Yep, check it out. That Venetian cav routed under the fire from my buildings and because of the barricade. Look at all the dead horses laying around this barricade. There's a couple of Venetian horses still stuck on there. I don't know if they're like impaled or what. Check it out. Look, here comes another Venetian cav charge into that same barricade. Some of my infantrymen are stuck on it too. That's awesome. That ended up working out a lot better than I thought. I've never tried anything quite like this actually, so I'm kind of surprised that it's working so well. Well, not really, because the AI is retarded, but this would actually work, you know, to some extent against a human player if they weren't smart enough to attack you from both sides of the barricade. Now I gotta head back to the other side of the barricade. Oh, now this side. See, this is kind of like a game of Trick the Cavalry. I just have to keep staying on the opposite side of this barricade. And then my troops in the buildings will lay down some fire on these cav, plus the barricades will help kill them. Very good. And then this general's bodyguard unit actually has taken 5 hits from my unit in this building. So the Venetian units are in absolute disarray. Their infantry is broken. Looks like this unit could come back, a militia unit, but their cavalry is broken all except for their general's bodyguard. And then they have this this last unit of artillery out there. Looks like their cav units are now shattered though, with the exception of the general's bodyguard. See, what is this one? Shattered regimental militia. Alright, I'll come back when the end game is coming. Looks like the Venetian general's bodyguard has started some type of suicide charge towards my militia units, which is fine with me. Though now he is turning towards this this militia unit, which I had that was coming from the ruins. There's now so few Venetian units left that I can just simply come out and attack them. So I'm going to move my men into position and let them hose down this incoming bodyguard. It's too bad these guys can't fire by rank, or else I'd totally waste that bodyguard unit. I'm sure that I'll be able to tag it fairly well. I'll go ahead and bayonet charge it. I'm sure that I've got enough men to take it down. Of course, the thing is it might just be ignoring me for some reason. Looks like it is, so there it comes. Is he gonna attack me? Yep, here we go. Maybe it was trying to get behind me or something. The enemy general was just killed. See my militia here valiantly defending Athens from these evil Venetian raiders. And driving them out of their newly captured lands. So it looks like this is going to be a victory. I'll just go ahead and take out that artillery unit. So for whatever reason, the Venetian artillery has like glitched out, and it's not firing at my men, which is good because they have canister shot, I think. Actually, okay, now they're going to line up. Boy, this is going to be ugly. Don't light that cannon, you jerk. Oh, there goes my general. Sends all 3 of my units into a waiver. It's a good thing these guys won't be able to reload in time. That was awesome. My general just got blasted by canister shot at point blank. It's a good thing it's not like an actual general. It's just like a captain leading my forces. Take him down. Yeah. You Venetian swine. Hey, if I have any viewers in the Venice area, nothing personal here. It's just me talking crap because it's the campaign. Alright, so we were now to the last unit, so what a valiant defense by the local townsfolk of Athens. They should be proud for defending their land.